we've got a special guest. We've got Lizzie Renaud, who's a tattoo artist. How are we doing, Lizzie?
Really good, thank you.
This is awesome. So we are at Tom Richmond's workshop, which is in Toronto. This is the first time I've met Lizzie, and she's put up with me all weekend. I can't believe she's still going to keep doing it. So tell us, you've got your own tattoo studios and stuff. Tell us about what you do right now.
I have two different businesses.
Oh, wait. Okay, that was practice.
Okay, great.
Okay, see, if you don't press the button, nothing gets recorded, Jim. It's first part of
Okay.
101 of
First
podcast. 101. The video's working, but I didn't press the record button, so we're going to do this again.
And I took a couple of pictures.
That's cool. The pictures are still. All right, so we are in Toronto with Lizzie Renaud. How are we doing, Lizzie?
Really good, thank you.
We're laughing because I just forgot to press the button, and that was our warm up. So now we're doing this again, and we're doing it at the kitchen table or the coffee table. So we're in Toronto at Tom Richmond's workshop. He just did an awesome workshop on caricatures, and I met this wonderful girl, Lizzie, here, who is a tattoo artist and has her own studios in Toronto. So where's your studios? Where do you work?
I have two different kinds of studio. I have a tattoo shop and I have a nail salon.
Oh, okay.
They're about a block away from each other.
Oh, nice.
One is called Speakeasy Tattoo. It's been open for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And my nail salon's been open for 6 years.
Oh, okay. So you ever get it mixed up where someone comes in for a nail job and they get a tattoo?
Luckily, no.
Well,
No.
so Lizzie's smart. She can tell the difference between nails and arms, so that's always good. Hey, just while we're talking, what'd you think of the workshop? What'd you get out of this? Because you're a tattoo artist. What are you doing at a caricature workshop?
I tattoo all faces. I'm well known for doing portraits that are more illustrative and not quite the black and gray realist portrait. And I thought that if I came here, I'd break out of some bad habits. I would learn to really challenge myself. And I definitely got that out of it. I also learned that I probably want to tattoo a little less and draw a little more.
Don't kill your business. You know what? And it's very true what you say. And a lot of people don't do that. They get into a professional. I'll call us a professional level because we make money from our art, and they just kind of stop. And Tom talked about that. That's the reason I'm here too. I've gotten into bad habits because of what I do, and you want to. So it's good to see that you're. Do you go to tattoo conventions and stuff like that?
I do. I go to about one a month.
Oh, wow.
Because I also sell tattoo equipment.
Okay.
So I have to go and make those rounds. But the tattoo conventions are pretty amazing. It's mostly tattooing clients. It's mostly to be able to see other people work. So.
Okay, because at a caricature convention, we draw each other. Do you guys tattoo each other at a tattoo convention?
Sometimes really drunk in the hotel after.
Okay.
We definitely do.
All right, I quit drinking the day before I go to a tattoo convention.
Yes.
This is going to work, right? Okay, so how did you get into tattoos? What's your background? You've always been in the arts?
I've always drawn since I was really young. I always said as a child I wanted to be an artist when I grew up. And then I went to the Ontario College of Art and Design when it was just as it got its degree granting status for drawing and painting. And I was answering phones at a tattoo shop, much less tattooed than I am now, in 2001. And they offered me an apprenticeship. And actually at the time I thought tattooers make okay money and I could buy more canvas and paint with that money and I won't tattoo forever. And then it flipped where I was like, I'm going to tattoo forever, and this painting stuff has got to go.
It's the same thing. I was doing when I started my art business. I was doing pen and ink landscapes.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and we all heard of starving artists and that kind of thing. And then I found out how much guys are making caricature. like there's a lot of money there.
Yeah.
And so I kind of switched. I brought out a comic book and I went to that, and now that's what. So, did anyone tell you if you said you wanted to be a tattoo artist? And you can think back to OCAD. Did anyone say tattoo is one of the avenues?
No. I think more so now. Now I have parents who get tattooed by me who are like, oh, my kid, she's 6 and she wants to be a tattooer.
Right.
And that blows my mind because even in 2001, people were like, tattooing?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
It was still very mysterious.
Yes.
So, no, when I started doing that at OCAD, people were like, oh, we've never had a student here that does that. And I had to unlearn a lot of skills I had to be able to tattoo that are just gone now.
What, is the stigma gone? Is it all burly bikers, or is there, because you're not a burly biker. I hate to tell you this, but and in my day, you didn't kind of go get a tattoo unless you were, in the army or biker or whatever. But now people are getting them for all sorts of reasons. So is it totally changed? And is that by TV maybe?
TV did change it. TV saturated the market heavily, and then when you saturate the market, I think rules get challenged because you start to have people come in who are like, well, I don't want to only have evil tattoos. I want to do some cute tattoos, or I want to do some gay tattoos, or so the market's totally changed because there's so many people now that they've challenged those norms.
Right, right. So if somebody wants to get a tattoo, what's the process for getting? Do I bring a drawing to you? Do you draw it up? Do we just start on the arm and start at scratch? There's no pre-drawing and tattooing. Yeah.
There's two avenues. There's when you go into a tattoo shop and you see all those pictures on the wall. Those are called flash.
Okay.
That's plural or singular. And so you can be the kind of shop where people are always picking those, and that's a money-making shop.
Right,
That's where you'll really rake it in. Or you can be a custom tattoo artist where people are coming to you describing an image, you're drawing it for approval, and then tattooing it. And that's actually a lot more prevalent in Toronto and the surrounding area. We have a very big trend of wanting custom.
Okay. That's interesting because that's not something I would have thought. I didn't know how it worked, but